Hi guys, and welcome to the end of my Madden 16 Road to Glory series and a channel update to do with Madden 17. So to start with, in the background there's just going to be sort of gameplay playing through of the last few games I got with the team. Definitely stick around to the end because the last game is the finale game of the series and it's a hell of a game. But to start with the channel updates, this is mainly for you guys. So it's just what I'm thinking of doing. So let me know down in the comments what you're thinking, depending on what I say. So if you like the idea of one of the series I suggest or something like that, let me know down below. Drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel for when the videos come out, because you definitely don't want to miss them, because there's going to be a lot of good Madden 16 or Madden 17 content actually coming out on the channel. But anyway, jumping into the updates, I think the first series idea I've got for Madden 17, it's going to take quite a while to get used to saying Madden 17 instead of Madden 16. But anyway, the first series idea I think I've got, I'm definitely going to do a Road to Glory style series early on with not spending any money. I'm pretty sure that's what I'm going to start with, because I'm sure a lot of you guys will be in exactly the same boat, not spending any or spending very little money on the game. And I'll show you sort of how to get through the game, how to get the good teams, good players, things like that, and just work your way towards getting the ultimate team for you. Because this year, I spent no money again. I think I spent only about $10. And you've seen the team I've got here. If you haven't, go back and watch the previous video. It's a 97 rated team. I could get a better team, but I've got the coins to make a team like this pretty comfortably. Considering other YouTube series, I waste a lot of coins on the series and things like that. I could have had a 99 overall team pretty easily this year. So if it's anything like this year, definitely stick around and you'll see good tips to make coins through certain player upgrades, doing sets at certain times, buying and selling players at certain times, things like that. So definitely stick around for that. So that's the first series idea. Obviously, I'll be doing some draft champions. Going for the highest overalls, sort of a given in that one. But if you've got any other ideas for draft champions you want me to do, let me know down below. Because to start with, I will be trying to get the highest overall. I'm sure everyone wants to see that as well. But sort of funny ideas or different ideas, or going for the left player all the time, or things like that, just let me know what you'd want to see. Because at the end of the day, this is for you guys. So just let me know down below in the comments what you want to see to do with draft champions in that area. And also, any other series you'd like to see. I'm more than happy to do a franchise mode. I've been doing franchise mode a little bit more now since Ultimate Team is dying off. Calvin Johnson in the background here, look at that. He's just shrugging people off. I'm gutted. He might not be in the game next year. But anyway, back to the franchise mode. I've been playing that a lot, sort of off camera, and I'm loving it at the moment. So if you guys do want to see something like that on the channel in the future, let me know, because I'm more than happy to do more than one type of series at a time. You know, I love doing the Ultimate Team stuff. That's obviously my favourite game mode. It's what the channel's about, pretty much, Ultimate Team and Draft Champions. But I'm happy to do a franchise mode, because you guys, I'm sure you would enjoy something like that. Maybe starting from the fantasy draft type. So you start with no players and just go through the game from there and see how we do. But they're sort of the main updates for the channel when it comes to Madden 17. I'll try and keep uploading daily. I'm reasonably good at keeping that. The reason I haven't uploaded the previous weekend is because I was away all weekend. But the majority of the time, I upload a video every single day. So I'll keep that going. I'll try to keep it going anyway. Hopefully you guys, appreciate all the effort that goes into the videos, because it does take a fair amount of time to get a video out each day, as I'm sure a lot of other YouTubers will understand on that. It takes a long time to get the video, record it, edit it, talk over it, things like that. But they're the main updates for the channel coming into Madden 17, which is obviously a big point in the turning point for the channel. Hopefully, I'm really hoping we'll sort of see a massive boost in the channel, a lot of subscribers, a lot of more views, things like that. I'd love to sort of get the videos out there a bit more. So if you have any tips for that, let me know, because I'm more than happy to listen to what you guys want, because like I've said, the channel is what you guys make it, to be honest. Like, if you want certain types of videos or things like that, just request them and I can do them. I'm more than happy to do that. I love playing the game of Madden. So any requests to do with Madden, I'm more than happy to give a go if I can. As you can see, I love this style of series, getting you guys involved as well, where you pick the players, things like that. It's all random. It's getting everyone involved and just having a good time, to be honest. And I've really enjoyed doing this series. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have enjoyed watching it as well. But that's the random tangent over. Done with the Madden 17 updates. I'll get onto the game in the background because this is the finale game of the series. The Road to Glory series is going to be over after this episode. I'm not sure whether I'll do any videos until Madden 17. I'll see what I can think of. But at the moment, I think it's all Madden 17 content, and I don't get my copy until Thursday. So there'll be a lot of videos out on Thursday. Just watch out for them. But for now, this is the final game. As you can see, my opponent's pretty good. He knows what he's doing with the game. We're up 7-0 though, so I'll take that to start with. But he knows what he's doing. And what I'm trying to do is stick in the 4-6 defence. Because I'm loving the defence at the moment like this. It's so fun to use. It's different. You don't see it very often. Justin Tuck slept on that play for some reason. My opponent rolls out here. Nice throw over the middle of the field. He had two players so wide open there. I'm not sure where my safety was. Got a big hit stick there, which should cause a fumble, I think. I bring my guy over to the wrong side there. He peels out. Fair play to him. And he's getting his way downfield. And you can see from the reads he's making, he's picking the right plays and making the right reads at the right time. As you can see, he's rolling out quite a lot over the middle there. Not sure he should have come down with that. Strange route anyway. And he got hit in the air, but he still managed to come down with it. But I'm putting a QB spy in a lot of the time here. He's always throwing it. He's never running it. Now, that's something that baffles me about a lot of people in Madden. Fair play to him, it worked here, throwing it all the time. But people have 99 running backs, expensive cards, and they just don't use them. They just use them for blocking. And they don't even have good cards that are good at blocking. It baffles me. But anyway, he forced me to 3rd and 14 here. I should have picked up the first down there. Unfortunately, ran out of bounds. Went with the same play again. Hopefully it would work out again. As you can see, a few guys are open. We get bumped on the play there. Unfortunately, because we would have picked up the first down quite easily there. But he gets an interception. So I really didn't want to lose this game. I mean, the other games I'm not too fussed about. Obviously, I don't want to ever lose. But this game, since it's the series finale, I really didn't want to use. And we're getting some big hits on my opponent here. But he's just not fumbling the ball. And we want to put up a red zone defence. Nice one there early on. Getting a nice sack. We've forced into 4th and goal. And we've got 2 screamers going in at him. Luckily for us, we forced the turnover. And it's 7-0 going into the second half. I'm going to send a few guys deep here. He didn't have any deep protection. Going to throw to Calvin. No reason. I mean, if Calvin's one-on-one, I'm going to throw to him 90% of the time. Just because he's so good. And I love seeing Calvin do well. And when he's one-on-one, I mean, 6'5", he's got 95 speed. He's coming down with it a lot. We get a very lucky touchdown here. As you can see, Matthews didn't deserve that. Caught it in double coverage. They both hit him in midair. And he still somehow came down with it. Like, both the Matthews cards, Jordan Matthews and Rashard Matthews, I think it is. Correct me on that in the comments if you want. But they're both phenomenal. He gets a very quick reply there with a touchdown at the end of the 3rd quarter. Really gutted about that. That was one play. It took him to get... I'd spent a whole quarter near enough driving down the field, working my way for that touchdown. He does it in one play. But I see a one-on-one there. Unfortunately, we don't get it. And luckily, I suppose, in a way, he doesn't get the interception, so nothing happens there. 4th and 10. He was working out my offense pretty well. One thing that was really frustrating, I was trying to run it. I'm not going to show many running plays, but I was trying to run it a lot. But he was bringing a lineman off the line every single play. And I was trying to run it to the side, he was doing that. And it just wasn't working, ever. That's something I think would help in an update a lot. So he had 3 linemen. He only had 2 linemen then, and I just couldn't run to the side he was pulling someone off. Not sure why. I mean, I have a great offensive line. I was finding the holes in that, but there just weren't any holes. His linemen were picking up everything. I suppose it's at that point in the game where he just has that high-rated players that he's going to come up with stuff like that more often. Or stuff like that he can afford to do more often. But I see an opening here. I know he can't stop a fullback dive in this formation. He just can't do it. Unless he uses a linebacker, which he was never doing, he can't stop it in this formation. There's always going to be a gap in the middle there. As you can see, I'm going to keep hitting the gap, and the Nigerian Nightmare is just going to work his way up the field for me. That's all I want him to do at the moment. I'm thinking of swapping plays, but then when it comes down to it, it's working. So until it stops working, I'm going to keep doing it. He's bouncing off tackles like he did in real life. I mean, I watched a documentary on him the other day, and it's phenomenal. The player Okoye was, for the football knowledge he had, is ridiculous. I mean, he didn't know anything about football, but he was one of the most dominant players in the league for 6 odd years that he played. But anyway, we have 30 seconds left. I really wanted to get the win. I didn't want to settle for a field goal. I didn't want to go overtime. And I'm thinking of what way to run the ball. I'm thinking the left-hand side looks a bit more open. He, unfortunately, uses someone out there. We get a nice block on them, but he's got so many people backing him up. Final play of the game here. 25 seconds left. I know I need a touchdown. What am I going to do? You guys know exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to give it to the Nigerian Nightmare. He's going to get in, and we get the win. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed the series. If you do, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon for hopefully a Madden 17 video.